first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Olave over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun to oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Olave holds it in. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Saints at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. But the Bucs and Saints expected to possibly be the two to slug it out for the NFC South title in 2022. The Saints have had the Bucs number pretty much since the arrival of Tom Brady, at least in the regular season. They're 4-0 against Tampa Bay the last 2 seasons in the regular season. But remember, when Tampa won the Super Bowl, they did defeat New Orleans en route to that title. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Shifts by him and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle, and this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Steps away. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one complete to Smith. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first-quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's got room at the 30.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman from 21 yards away. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big game. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Back to throw now on 1st down. The quick slant caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll try and sneak it here. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Here we go with Kamara, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2nd and 13. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far, and really excited.
And this is caught. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And that game is tied 10-all in the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll look to throw.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry.
And the Saints are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the Iron. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll set up a throw.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw. Smith catches left side.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing.
They'll look to throw here. It's caught. Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, McCaffrey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He'll drop to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, it's Jones.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime.
They knew how to quiet this rival stadium. Win, but they get the win by taking the lead in the 4th quarter to hand their division opponent a big loss.
And they're elated, and they should be, because they did exactly that. Went to a rival's house and stunned them, and did it with a 4th quarter comeback. And every team in the league prides itself on control.